am Dada Tattvavedananda Avt.
Thank you. So tell us, Dada, how you got involved with Ananda Marga.
Of course, it's a good question because, I belong to Margii family, and when I took meditation, it was at the time I was 6 years old, like 62 or 63, like this, around this. I got meditation Diksha from Dada Vijayanandaji. He is no more, as he was our family Acharya. And from the my very childhood, I had a sentimental attachment with Dada Vijayanandaji. He used to visit our Lokik home. And from the very childhood, I started watching all the activities of Ananda Marga, particularly the Dadas, old-timer Dadas, Griha Acaryas, used to visit our house. And we become very much enthusiastic to watch, to view the positive attitudes of then young Dadas, like Vijayanandaji, Lokesh and the others. And it inspired me. No day is to come before us when the Dada not visit. It was almost every day the Dadas, many Dadas and some Margii brothers, sisters, because at the time, what was beginning of Ananda Marga, 1962, means almost at the beginning stage of Ananda Marga. And we felt very much joy whenever we used to see Dadas. So this was a special, attachment for me, Ananda Marga. And I found Baba around 1962 or 63. Baba came to Kolkata because I belong to Kolkata, surrounding Kolkata, Lokik. So when I was very tiny boy, when I found Baba first, it was a Dharma Mahachakra. It was just in Kamak streets in Kolkata. And there are few, the devotees are few in number. Maybe 500 or 600 like this. It was the beginning of our organization. And I first saw Baba, just like, from the very beginning we took initiation and started meditation. At that time the talks and gossips and everything was done by Dadas and my parents, everything. At the time, we started thinking that Baba is our member of our family. We didn't know that whether he's God or not, but we used to consider Baba is one of the head of the member of our family, big family. Because at that time, I used to hear the word that is Ananda Parivar, Ananda family. That's why I used to treat that it's a big Ananda Parivar. We're a part of that, and Baba is the head of that Parivar. I found Baba, he was he was young at that time. And he was sitting in the Dhyana Mudra, and some songs were going on. Because my mom and my sister, my mom, they used to sing before Baba. And Baba very much pleased to hear the songs. At the time, was very much fond of devotional songs, etc. So this was the beginning of my life, to come to contact of Ananda Marga. And before that, when I was 2 years old, there is also some background story about this. Because my mom got initiation just when I was born. And at that time I was 2 years old. I visited with my mom, my parents. At that time it was Bhagalpur, attached to Jamalpur. At that time Baba was employee of Indian Rail, And my relative, he was a close classmate of Baba. So I visited with my parents that house. I was 2 years old. And there I suffered a fatal disease. The doctors failed to cure me. And everyone was, they lost their hope for my life. At that time, Ship Shankar Banerjee was my relative. He was a close classmate to Baba. He told that Baba, we have to go to Jamalpur just to consult with Baba if he gives some medicine or anything. So he visited Jamalpur in the morning time, and evening time he came. Baba suggested prescribed some medicines, some particular the herbal medicines, and my father and that Shiva Shankar Banerjee, he was a Griha Acharya at the time. They went to the woods and collected some herbs and started giving me the juice of that, extracts of that herbs. And miraculously I started recovering. So in this connection, I would like to say that my life was transformed because it is not my life, because he gave me the life. So from that side, when I was successful, I did initiation, I told just now. And from that, I started looking the very enthusiasm about Ananda Marga, the prachar works. I watched the prachar works, and of course the relief work at the time, because one unit started in my Lokik home, and we used to send message to Baba about the progress of our works. Baba was very much happy. Sometimes he used to send a message from that time. Baba stayed in Jamalpur at that time. And gradually days passed, and I became too much close to Ananda Marga. And the saffron color, the saffron clad, everything attracted me, and Baba's vision. And though that time I was very childish boy, but that time different seminars took place, and these trainers of seminars used to come, and I used to listen the different topics of seminar. Though I didn't understand what is there, but I was so much enthusiastic. I was attracted to the vision of Baba's ideology. Gradually, when I become grown up, and I came in contact with Ananda Marga, who is a direct devotee. And several times, at that time when I was a boy, I used to garland Baba when Baba came in the Dharma Chakra in Kolkata. And then suddenly when I was 16 years old, I was admitted Anandanagar as a student. And there, I was as a high school student. And my attachment to Anandanagar, it became more and more strong, And I got some fascination, particularly. I was attracted by the meditations. Particularly, I was very much attracted by the natural beauty of Anandanagar. I fell in love with Anandanagar. At the time, this passed, and when I passed the higher educations, and then some Dada offered me, you should go and join as a whole-timer. And actually, I told you just now, I didn't think that I left home, because every part of this, Anandanagar or Kolkata or other surrounding areas as my home. I didn't feel that I left home because my parents are Margii. They used to visit Anandanagar several times. So I was in a small family, now become a member of the big family. This was my vision about my experiences. And just before being whole timer, I had my personal contact with Baba. And I am very much fond of music. Generally, at that time when Prabhat Sangeet are not given by Baba, at that time there were several songs that was called Ananda Sangeet. And Ananda Sangeet used to be sung before Baba. And I also used to sing Ananda Sangeet, etc. And I was very much fond. I learned music also in Kolkata, surrounding area, as a student. And after being whole timer, I have a keen longing in my mind just to sing before Baba. When I was brahmachari, I went to Lucknow for DMS. I was posted at Banaras. And that time I approached Baba. Baba, I would like to sing song before you. Baba approved. I told, okay. After having my dinner, when I'll be moving inside the room, walking, at that time Baba didn't go outside. At that day, that night, Baba called me. That time, Sarvat was there. He was the Chief Secretary of PU, and Ramanandaji was the PA to Baba. And I was called. Baba is calling you. So I entered Baba's room. I carried a harmonium to Baba's room. And I sang a song which was simple. It was composed by me, my self-composed song. I sang before Baba. Baba was very happy, and he blessed me. It was a very nice memory, what I say. And gradually days passed. 1982 came. There was a disastrous day, 30th April. And then 82, the September, Baba started giving Prabhat Sangeet. At the time, I was posted at Anandanagar, the high school. And also, I was a teacher of music college at the time. I used to teach the students. And I was called. At that time, Baba was in Devghar. And Baba is calling you. So I rushed to Devghar. At the time, I didn't know why Baba has called me. When I reached Devghar, I came to know Baba started giving songs. And I was very much curious about how did Baba compose the songs. He gave tunes. I was called with some of my brothers to Baba's room. And Baba started giving one song. And that was Nirabata Maje Kego Tumi Ele. That was the beginning of the song. Baba taught us the song. And I was very much astonished to see how, because there is a past history also. When I went to Lucknow for DMC, at that time I was brahmachari. At that time, I used to see Baba listening the songs, but I didn't see Baba singing songs. I asked, and that was 1979 or 80 around this. I asked Baba, don't you sing? Because I was in the field work with Baba. I was just accompanying Baba in the car. And I asked Baba, why don't you sing? Baba told that my time is spent for listening the songs. So I don't get time to give the songs or sing. I don't have the time to sing. 1982, my desire, my feelings, my hope came true. In reality, Baba started giving songs, and I personally heard how Baba sings. He had a very sweet voice. And of course, when he followed Baba, Baba carefully taught us how to sing the tunes this way. And my venture started from that time. 1983, 1984, 1985, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999, 1999 I made some notations of Baba's songs, Prabhat Sangeet. And after doing some notation work, making the notations, I came to Anandanagar. Baba, from Devgar, Baba came to Anandanagar. And when Baba came, we welcomed Baba with the song, Elo Onegi Juger Sei Ajana Potik. I found the Margies crowded. Huge number of Margies came to see Baba, to listen the songs, Baba's songs, Prabhat Sangeet. And we used to sing before Baba. Margis used to sing before Baba. And Baba called me in his room. And he asked me, Tattvavedananda, do you know why have I come here, Anandanagar? Baba. Baba told, I have two works here. Lots of works to be done and lots of music to give you. Song and work. Song simultaneously do it. Dunya walo takte raho, at the time the songs were given by Baba. And Baba personally called me and he told, Baba told, do you know, I give the spiritual organization, Ananda Marga. Some people accepted. I gave proud. So few people interested accepted this, but not all. I gave other philosophies. Partially people came and accepted. I have just started giving the songs. Everyone will be attracted by my songs. No one will give themselves aloof from these songs. One day will come, the songs will win the heart of the devotees. And not only devotees, the spiritually aspirants. It will inspire others to come into the path of spirituality. It will inspire. So at that time we used to dream. The days will come where the hopes, the thoughts will come to reality. And gradually nowadays I've been watching that people are very much interested. Those who are not related to our organization, I found everywhere I went with the treasury of Baba's song. And everywhere I was welcome. I found the people who are very much interested to listen the songs, to learn the songs. So when it was in the 1982, Baba was at Anandanagar, coming from Devgar. And one idea came in my mind. At that time, Sarbat Pandaji was Baba, Chief Secretary. Ramanandaji was there, just like I told. Sarbat Pandaji was there, of course. Vijayanandaji and everyone was there. Krishnanandaji was there. So, at that time I was the superintendent of hostel, of course, high school hostel, in the eastern Anandanagar, Purva Anandanagar. Dineshwarananda hostel, I was superintendent there. Just Baba has given training center, GBTC there, music college in the Purva Anandanagar. And I myself gave hard labor to erect this hostel, buildings, everything. So I used to stay with my boys in the Purva Anandanagar, East Anandanagar. And thought came my mind. I approached to Dada Sarbat Pandaji. Dada, I have some idea about this Prabhat Sangeet. I would like that Baba we should perform some dance on Prabhat Sangeet. There should be on dance. At that time, the dance not started with Prabhat Sangeet. The songs are going on. So my message was carried to Baba, my prayer. Baba told, can he? Who will dance? Are there dancers or anything? Does he know? So Dada asked me, Baba told, do you know? I told that yes, I don't have idea on dance, but I have some idea about this, and I want my boys, my hostel boarders, And I can train them, and then they can dance before Baba. The Baba was agree, and I rushed to my boys and I started giving training. And I started with 2 songs, Bandhu Hai Niye Chalo, and then Elo Onek Juge, like this, Maya Mukure are the songs. And in the evening, when I came with my boys, the boys were decorated with some colorful garments. And I told Baba, we are ready. I told after field work, I'll be sitting. At that time, there's a courtyard in the Madhukarnika, in the gate. Baba used to walk. Baba told, okay, I'll be sitting after just having completing my walking, and then you will perform. Your student may perform dance. And of course, at the time, the day was very much memorable day for me, because at that time, my boys, my students, they danced before Baba. And Baba was very much happy. He also blessed the students that, oh, you are very nicely saying, oh, where from you, what class do you read in? So, few days, 2 or 3 days, almost 3 or 4 days, every night, every evening, he used to perform 2 or 3 dance before Baba. And therefore, Baba came to Kolkata. And Kolkata, I was very glad. Before the Margiis in the General Darshan, Baba put me as the trainer of Prabhat Sangeet, both in dance and song. I was blessed by Baba's grant. He allowed me to teach, to work with Prabhat Sangeet. And from then, I used to sing before Baba, Prabhat Sangeet, etc. And days passed. Within few years, 1980 to 1990, Baba started continuously. Baba gave Prabhat Sangeet, and at that time Gurukul started, and then in the year of 90, and Baba chose me as the Vidya Pratinidhi of music faculty or fine arts faculty. Baba personally told me that it is your job, it is your duty to teach Prabhat Sangeet in fine arts, dance, drama, song, everything. It will be your job, it will be duty as the Vidya Pratinidhi of music and fine arts faculty of Gurukul. When I remember all these golden days, sometimes tears come out in my eyes.
When you first joined Ananda Marga, it was very easy to get contact with Baba.
Yeah. It was in 1978 I joined Banaras. 78, 2nd November, I joined BTC in Banaras. Because when I was, I had personal contact. Baba came to Kolkata coming from Patna. 1978, it was the year. And there was a DMC in Kolkata. I got the scope of personal contact with Baba. Before that, I was inspired by some Dadas to take the path of old-timer, to accept the path of WT, WTCF. And when I entered his room, I did Sastanga. And Baba called me, you sit down, okay. At the time, I was working for UPSF, Universal Party Student Federation. I was also, and I told Baba, we are publishing one magazine. Baba appreciated, yes, you should do it. Then I told Baba, I'm going to Banaras for training. Baba was very happy. He blessed me. At the time, Baba told, you are a good boy, but sometimes you have done many wrongs. So you deserve punishment? I told Baba, yes, of course. I know that I have done many, many, many wrongs. So So you deserve punishment? Yes, Baba. Raise your hand. I raise my hand. Baba took his stick and just as I was thinking, Baba will just beat me severely. I surrender, Baba. I don't know what will happen. Then Baba just gave a touch and called me in my lap, in his lap. At that time, I was overwhelmed with joy and pleasure. I don't know how long I was on his lap. Because I was teared, I was crying, weeping. What Baba said, I didn't know. I remember. When I found myself, Baba told, okay, now we may go. Remember, you have to do. One question I asked Baba at that time. Baba, we are human beings. Sometimes we may knowingly or unknowingly, we can do some wrong things, something, some days black days also may come because life. At that time, what should I do? What should I do? Even any negative comes, anything appears in the path of my journey, the spiritual path. If anything comes, if I am tempted by any type of physical worldly attractions, how should I check me? Baba told, no problem. Wherever you stay, if anything comes, wherever, I don't know, you should think you are sitting on my lap. Days came past. I had to view positive and negatives in my life. Baba told that always remember you are my son and always you feel yourself. You are staying on my lap. I never forgot this. Every time I used to feel, I started, because this feeling also, this is Dhyan also. It is not easy to take this and just to contemplate on this particular idea always. Sometimes we are human beings, sometimes forward, but still, sometimes shocks used to come in my mind. At the time when I was lost in sentiments or emotions, I used to cry. At that time, I remember Baba's voice. Think you are on my lap. I think I am determined. Baba is always with us. Because, in the 4 years before, I started this academy here, music academy, Gurukul music faculty, Prabhat Sangeet, dance and everything. This is here, there's Dadaji Krishnanji, he offered me, because I have an idea to make some good, big institution for where there the Prabhat Sangeet and related things, dance and drama will be there. But I didn't get the scope anything, because there are some situations which didn't favor me to make all these things. But 4 years back, when Dadaji Krishnanji told me, what is in your mind? Because I told Baba, Dadaji, I want one good place for teaching, big academy, where the different people will come from different parts of the globe to learn Prabhat Sangeet, to learn dance, to learn drama, etc., to do kirtan, to learn tunes on kirtans. So he approached me that this is my place, you can start here. He gave me the place. At the time it was a covered like this portion. So it is transformed into the metamorphosed into music faculty of music and fine arts. And I'm very fortunate. Several times Baba came in my dream and He was in smiling attitude, blessing attitude, as if his attitudes is to say that I'm in the right path, I'm working, because it is my feeling. I don't want to impose my ideas on anyone. I just expressing my own feeling only. So I realize every time, always, Baba is guiding, is with me, because whenever sometimes of course some hesitations come, sometimes this type of things come, which I become a little bit depressed in mind. Suddenly I feel the presence of Baba here. Baba is with us, with me, and is controlling, remaining invisible, but is watching, is moving everywhere. Not only with me, everywhere, in each and every part of globe is moving, because it is his spiritual task which he has given to us, but still he is with us. And I'm very much hopeful that all the dark days, everything will pass away, everything. Because there is when we churn something, unless we churn the milk, we don't get the creams. Churning is must. It is a must. This churning is a test before us.
And cohesion.
Yes, and this is clash and cohesion. It develops our mind, because good days are coming. What should we accept? Whether first good then bad? No, first bad then good. First bad then good. So after this clash and cohesion, churning everything will realize that unity is the only solution. Only this is the thing, this brotherhood. It will not remain in theory. It will come to practical unless we get struck, hit by some opposite atmosphere. Days will come. I'm hopeful that though I'm now aged, when I started, I joined Ananda Marga, then I was quite young. And I joined, I got initiation in the year 1962. If I start my journey from there. Now I'm 68. But still I don't feel myself exhausted or depressed. My journey every day is new day for me. Every day is the beginning of my life. And to the last breath of my life, I will be continuing my work. I don't feel myself old or aged or exhausted. I should like to remain ever energetic, ever young. And for Baba, this is my desire. And I know this is the desire not only for me. Each and every worker of our organizations, if they start feeling this thing, every day is my first day of my life. I have to take the planning, I have to do my work. Then everything will appear new and new. This is my what I say, my urge to everyone, my prayer to everyone. We are Ananda Margii, Baba's son. Everyone is Baba's son. We are related to each and everyone, not in blood, but in soul, in spirit. In spirit. We should do meditation. Meditation doesn't mean just close the eyes. To feel the love, always we should feel the love of the cosmic entity. And I should watch everyone, in everyone I should watch my Guru. At that time, no one will remain my enemy or my friend. Everyone is my brother, my friend. This is the desire, keen longing in my mind. And with this, I cannot speak nicely. I'm not an orator, but I just express my feeling. My feeling. I cannot speak well. I'm not a good speaker, but I try to express my inner feeling.